It's time now for the Video Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, January 22nd, 2016. Good morning to you all this lovely Friday morning, January 22nd, 2016. Here are your news alive. There are top right here at 8 o'clock in the morning time. Here is the next government shutdown attempted to accomplish the snowstorm around noon. Federal agencies will shut her ahead of a blizzard headed for Washington as snowstorm threatens Washington blizzard, Mid-Atlantic with freeze over. Tokyo, North Korea said Friday that arrested a university student from Virginia from committing hostile acts against the state, making him the third foreigner being held by Kim Jong-un's regime. Mogadishu, Somalia. At least 14 civilians were killed and dozens were wounded after Islamic militants directed public beach at a restaurant Thursday night in Somalia's capital that had become a symbol of the city's struggling renaissance, officials said. Athens, Greece. Greece's Coast Guard says one more body has been recovered Friday after the sinking of a wooden smuggling boat off the island of Famakosi. Right, Donald Trump and the conservative National Review are attacking one another. Governor Chris Christie returned to New Jersey was swept in the vicinity. He flew to his home state on Monday night after a campaign trip to Iowa. Marina Litvinenko, widow of a former Russian spy, Alexander Litvinenko, places her arm around her, said editorial in a London news conference on Thursday. Kasserine, Tunisia. On December 17, 2010, a young, desperate Tunisian veteran named Mohamed Boufazi set himself ablaze in a suicide protest over unemployment and police abuse at Cairo. Egypt said failing the Islamic State group claimed responsibility on bombing attacks in Cairo's Street city of Giza that killed at least 6 people, including 3 policemen. Taipei. Taiwan's moved to the short stock market after the election of the independent leading president might have spared its short-term chaos, but it eased more entrenched concerns about the island's economy and renewed tensions with China. Pennsylvania judges dismissed an admitted lawsuit against disgraced community Bill Cosby, ruling that none of the charges met with the state's definition of defamation. Rich in water off Newtown, Pennsylvania, and an environment discussing pros and cons of the various snow postings out of Lowe's Homes improvement in the warehouse Thursday layout in Pennsylvania as went to the Bulls Island, potentially historic stone wall, a potential critical snowstorm. But the Mid-Atlantic has already forced airlines to cancel flights around the country. In fact, the Boston area is expected to get a lost snow. Travel will likely be messy. Well, Pennsylvania London stocks are on the point for the global market rebound since 30 years. Rebound is struggling in Friday thanks to hits of more global monetary policy support by the European Central Bank and market by the bruised investors. Here. General Electric Company missed analyst fourth quarter sales estimates as revenue as the oil and renewable energy segments plummeted amid a sluggish global economy. Libby Snowball continued to believe last month when she looked at the final print of the company's 2016 health care plan, which was supposedly meet the strict standard for employer obligations under the Affordable Care Act rules. Astronauts on the International Space Station may have invented a new sport, water ping pong. No, not the kind you play pool. No one's becoming favorite college across the country. Early risers of C5, they got planets and pre-dawn skies during late January and continued to late February. The scientists at the moment that Pluto and the North Planet standard may have found its replacement of natural gas giant in the far edges of the solar system. San Salvador, El Salvador Thursday urged women in the Central American nation to avoid getting pregnant until 2018 and avoid the children development and birth defects from the mosquito-borne sexual virus which is rampant throughout the Americas. It has been almost a year since the conjoined twin was skipped to the hospital of treatment and he's finally grown up. Our father family is thrilled to welcome our son Hope after he spent more than a year in the hospital. Researchers found HPV increase in the risk of developing head and neck cancers. Findings showed that the mouthwash several skin to observe in a person's risk of developing neck or head cancer by looking at presence of HPV-16. It has been found that water dispensers in schools are a great tool in the battle against childhood obesity. Most of the students give the choice to tend to drink water instead of soft drinks. Alright, look at that. Stocks there at 804. Dow 58.82.68 up 159.4. SP 500 1868.99 and Nasdaq 4,472.06. Computer Channel News on 805. Data for Ace. Sports report last night, the Boston Bruins fall to the Vancouver Canucks 4-2. Tonight, the Boston Celtics meet the Garden, taking out the Chicago Bulls, while the North Lancers boys basketball team will be at Darnay, taking the National Conference game time 6:30 p.m. Melbourne, Maria Shepard has accompanied the nice career of herself, winning the first week match she's supposed to on Friday. Melbourne, she did it again, and our native Lauren Davis 6-1, 6-7, 5-6-0-3 to fourth round. You know, after the month of voting, we finally have the 10 Rockets in California. Jason Duffner, Jerry Kelly, Trevor Overton, and Annabelle Larry had the lowest scores in the first round of the career Billboard charge in the Lincoln in California. As Adam Hadwin shoots a 6-6 in difficult stadium course. Peter Chaladusa, made 060 on this Friday morning. Here it is time now for a travel report. Let's stay off and run out here where 95 is not outside of the sofa. Protect all the way at the downtown Providence. 146 in the stop outside sofa. Lincoln all the way at the downtown Providence here. 146 in both ends of it sofa before Route 99. Lincoln Route out here. 99 in the north outside sofa. 122 in Woodstock here. 95 in the north outside sofa. Route 37 in Wark all the way at the downtown Providence here. 295 in the stop outside sofa. Route 6 in Johnson. Route 12 Crescent. 295 in the north outside sofa. The Crescent stretch. 138 in the west outside. A little sofa the Newport Bridge here. In Connecticut, I-91 in the northbound side is sold from Glasbury all the way to Hartford. I-40 in the eastbound side sold from Farmington all the way into Hartford, Connecticut here. I-91 in the northbound side, a little sold around 291 in Hartford, Connecticut here. 91, 95 looking good. 95 is looking good from North Stoughton all the way at the Fairfield here. I-91 is looking good from Rocky Hill, New Haven here in Springfield here. I-91 in the northbound side, a little sold from Agawam, 291 in Springfield here. 291 in the southbound side, a little sold for I-91 in Springfield here. In Worcester, 290 in the eastbound side, a little sold for 146 all the way to Route 9 in Worcester here. 146 on the northbound side, a little sold before Route 290 in Worcester here. 290 in the eastbound side, a little sold before Route 485 in the Marlboro. 485 on the southbound side, a little sold before the Marlboro stretch around 290 here. Out in Boston vicinity here, 24 on the northbound side, and 95 northbound side, a little sold around Route 128 in Canton here. Route 3 on the northbound side, so from Route 18 in Weymouth all the way after the Braintree split. South Vincent Spencer in both ends of Sulphur, Dorchester all the way after the Braintree split to an accident here on I-93 northbound side after 38 in Quincy 93 in the northbound side, so the Mass Park all the way to the Zankin Bridge. Mass Park in the eastbound side, and then so from Western all the way after the Braintree. Elson Brighton Tolls, 128 in the northbound side, and so from Great Plains Avenue all the way to Route 20 Waltham here. We got some accidents here on I-95 northbound side, 120 around Route 20 Waltham, so expect delays here. 120 in southbound side, so from 20 in Reading all the way up to 38 in Woburn, 93 in southbound side, so from Stone all the way to the Zankin Bridge, due to an accident there on 93 northbound side in the Assembly Square section of Somerville, so expect delays here. 120 in southbound side, and then so from 4 to 25, Lexington Route 2 and Lexington here. Route 2 to the westbound side, so for the Lexington stretch. Route 2 to the eastbound side, and so before Fresh Pond Parkway and Cambridge here. Route 3 to the southbound side, so from 495 Low out in the Millwright, and 2 to the accident. Route 3 to the southbound side, exit 29 to Millwright, so expect delays here. 93 to the southbound side, and it's accident around Route 485 and all, so expect delays here. Up in New Hampshire, Route 3 in the southbound side, and never turn back, a little so around Route 3 in the Merrimack here. 93 to the southbound side, a little so over the Derry stretch. Spotted turn back in the southbound side, and it's over the Durham stretch here. Highways in Vermont and Maine are looking good here. I-91 looking good from Brentwood all the way up to Derby. I-89 looking good from Woodstock all the way to the New Hampshire, the Canadian border. Maine turn back looking from York to Augusta, Viewport to the 295 looking good from Portland to Augusta here. Peter Joe Newsab is now 809. Look at MBTA alerts here. MBTA alerts here. Subway system it's looking good here. Havel Line, train 208, 7:30 from Havel is operating 10-50 minutes beyond schedule beyond. Between Bedford Station and North Station, Havel Line, train 206 is now operating 30-40 minutes late between North Station due to Mid-Cal apartment train traffic here. Rockport line train 104, 648. Inbound as a departure. Rockport station is up at 50 minutes late between Gloucester and North Station here. And on Ferry Day looking good here. Peter Challenger's time is now 8:10 on this. Friday morning here, and it is time now for a weather report here, and here is where the latest East Coast storm is. We're seeing a lot of snow from North Carolina, stretching into West Virginia, stretching it out of southern West Virginia, down for Kentucky, down for southern Indiana, southern Illinois, down for Central Tennessee, for Nashville, down to Memphis, down for Little Rock, and then the north central, west central portions of Mississippi. We're seeing a lot of sleet for North Carolina and the northern portions of South Carolina, and seeing some rain showers for northeastern Mississippi, down for Alabama, Central Tennessee, and down for Georgia, and a lot of heavy rain from western South Carolina, down for east central Georgia, and up to the west central portions of western Tennessee, and switching to the west of Tampa. So I'm thinking the DC, Baltimore, and Roanoke areas will get hit with more than 2 feet of snow. Alright, 7-day forecast for northern vicinity go like this. For today, South Carolina about 29 degrees. Norfolk about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Here, for tonight, slight chance to start after 4 increase clouds, low about 17 degrees. Norfolk about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chance to 20%. So today, chance to still be after 7 a.m. Clouds about 31 degrees. Norfolk about 6-11 miles in the northeast, gust size 32 miles an hour. Chance to 50%. New storm coming 1 to 2 inches possible. Sunday night, snow like May up before 10 p.m. Clouds low about 22 degrees. And Norfolk about 14 miles of gust size. 300 miles on chance space at 6%. New snow inclination 1 to 3 inches possible. Sunday, chance of snow be for 8 a.m. Most size got about 32 degrees and Norfolk about 8 to 11 miles gust size 36 miles on chance of temperatures 30%. Sunday night, podcast got about 18 degrees. Monday, Sunday podcast got about 37, about 26 degrees. Tuesday, parts of the most gust got about 45, about 30 degrees. Wednesday, parts of the podcast got about 40, about 23 degrees. And for Thursday, most suns got about 36 degrees. Currently, not near, it's 19 degrees. The first gas humidity of 54%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. More news here on this. Friday morning, January 22nd, 2016, Peter Zero. Good morning. What a good positive day, dude. Have a good day.